Okay, we're back, and next up is Mordin's mission. But before heading off to do Mordin's stuff, check in on the Shadow Broker base, see if we got any upgrades, any minerals. See, I mine this planet and the thing doesn't come off my map, which is not cool. Also, in Mass Effect 3, I noticed where you have missions, most of the time it's just flashing circles. So that your map doesn't get quite as cluttered as it does here. You can actually see things. Check in here and see if got any upgrades. Oh, and we have to reset Garrus too. Oh, goody. Why do I keep getting platinum? I need palladium. Alright, Garrus. I'm going to reset Garrus here. Alright. Alright. I don't think there's anybody else I want to reset yet. Definitely we'll want to reset Tally once we've done her loyalty mission. And eventually I want to reset Kasumi before doing any collector stuff. And we'll want to probably reset Miranda once we get up to level 30. Just leave her with 1 point in slam. Alright. Good.
Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately.
Nope.
She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Alright. Well, energy drain is not going to be very good on Mordin's mission, because there's no shielded opponents. And I would prefer, actually, to have heavy singularity. And Bastion, I think. But I'm not sure. How much ESO do I have? 20 grand. And this costs 5. Go with armor piercing. I think I'll leave everything else the same, though. I don't think I'm gonna save my pennies or my ESO and reset my powers later. I mean, it'd be better to go heavy here and Bastion here, I think. Yeah, I think we're fine right now. Alright, let's head off to Tuchanka. Shepard keeps running into the Shadow Broker's base, grabbing some stuff, and leaving. Never even saying hi to Liara. Yeah. Alright, we're cool. Let's go.
Only half our fuel remains.
Alright. Okay, Mordin. And I'm gonna use Samara this time around. Won't have anybody to combo with. I'll have to do my own combos, but I do like her Reeve. I think that'll be useful. If we were going to use one, I would say it would be that one.
Use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
We're not going to go talk to the Chief again. Oh. Let's check in with these stores.
It was good.
I don't think there's anything over here I want to buy.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
Nah.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage?
My mother always. You know you sired your son. That's enough. Place your bet on the pitch. Don't touch anything.
This should come in handy.
Oh, we'll go ahead and buy it. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. I got tons of money.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit it. The pits have been a bloodbath ever since Urza's handler was exiled.
It isn't. Here we go.
To pit living beings against each other for entertainment. Unforgivable. If I survive your mission, I may return here and instruct the Krogan on compassion. I'll need many bullets.
That'd be quite a lesson.
Ignore them, girl. They're not worth the effort.
Reeve said we weren't allowed to kill you. Seems like a waste of target practice. What do you want?
So you're in charge of Urdnot's scouts. Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tuchanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. We've got rival clans out there who want what Urdnot's got. We're always on guard.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
So every clan on Tuchanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tuchanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, a clan's hope for the future is lost. Falls apart. As for us, we take prisoners if we can. Raise them ourselves. Their clan's loss is our gain.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tuchanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Okay, that's enough for that.
Thanks for the information.
Whatever. What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
Ooh, too bad.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weyrloc has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weyrloc's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What can you tell me about Clan Weyrloc's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Weyrloc from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Weyrloc's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Reeve wants victory for our clan. Off-world interference could screw up that plan. But you're a special case, I guess.
What's Clan Weyrloc's reputation? And how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps. And they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Weyrloc started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics. Totally devoted to Weyrloc Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen. Only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
Did we ask this? Oh, yeah, I think we asked that. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't think I'm going to be sniping here. All right. Let's go. What are my hotkeys set up like? Yeah, that looks good.
Here, enjoy.
Killed one. Embrace eternity.
Clean hit! Right there.
I'm going.
Kill them. Not difficult. Not difficult.
Right behind you.
Of course.
Your life is mine. Killed one.
of that.
Good for nothing. Killed that one.
Headed for combat.
Simple enough.
Oops. Samara.
Killed one. One less to worry. Prepare for close contact.
Good work, nicely. Neutralized.
Where's the crew?
Coming.
Right behind you. Should do the trick.
Not a problem.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Deploying incineration.
Ah, well, that didn't work. Why not?
Your life.
None of it worked. I don't understand.
With you.
Of course.
Well, here. Didn't I s- Where are you?
Repurposed Krogan hospital. Sturdy. Built to withstand punishment. That body. Human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
Any idea whether what they gave him is contagious?
No, appears to be cultivation of cancerous cells, aggravated by torture, malnourishment, not a virus. Probably testing vectors to attack genophage. Primary goal, not infection of humans. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels. Could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
Yeah, what we want to help is not the dead, but the possible future dead. Stop any more from being killed. How are we doing? Still shy on the palladium thing.
I am the speaker for Clan Weyrloc, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Weyrloc Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Weyrloc will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Weyrloc, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the Genophage, Weyrloc Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pact did to the Turians.
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
They've seen us.
Embrace eternity.
Oh, come here. Tell you what. Malin, Mordin. Get over here.
Indeed. Taking heavy fire!
I think I'll manage all here.
Your love.
I hate this fight. You cannot hit the people up top, and yet they can hit you. So, I mean, this is the hardest fight in the entire mission. Weyrloc Gold is like, it's a joke compared to this. You cannot hit those people with your powers. try to incinerate him. Nah. Sorry. Oh, we gotta listen to this whole speech again?
Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Oh, great. We couldn't have started right at the fight. I have to listen to all this crap again.
But Weyrloc Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given
If I
leave
flee, I might trip.
You kill inside. The Solarian will
Appears they discovered
If you
Malin's
care
work.
about the future of Clan
When we
Ware.
cure the Genophage, Weyrloc Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will be...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple... The blood...
Come on.
That will avenge me! Stop hiding and kill them! Come out and fight!
Get down! I couldn't get down.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
But Weyrloc Gold, the Chief of Chiefs...
If I flee, I might trip.
The Solarian...
Appears they discovered Malin's work.
If you care
When
about...
we cure the Genophage, Weyrloc Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit us... Oh!
Yes.
For me? Hit them! There! Incendiary fire!
Here, enjoy.
Friendly fire, Shepard!
Score the hit. Embrace betrayal.
Any armor.
No. You see that railing? It stops and it kind of powers.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
I hope we have a chance to avenge this.
What are we avenging? I'm not sure. What are we avenging? To what are you referring, Samara?
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians. Not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
I'm not going to take these Paragon things because Shepard thinks that these Krogan are dangerous. They want to push you into thinking that a species that has 1 kid a year is like a horrible war crime. It's like, okay, so Mother Nature committed a war crime on us and basically all mammals because we don't have 1,000 kids a year. Right. Okay. No.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
They just are trying to force Shepard into saying this is some horrible thing. They don't give you enough options where you're not like saying it was right. You get lots of options to say it was wrong, but you never get as many options to say it was right.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Weyrloc female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
What was pointless? Her volunteering or the doctor's experiments?
Both. Her mistake forgivable. Theirs not. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Don't think I'm gonna ask that.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
It's hard to see all this, Mordin. But you did the right thing. Your work saved lives.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong. Ready to go, Shepard.
Oh, come on. Probably not going to research this.
This should come in handy.
But might as well have it.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack. Not member of Clan Weyrloc. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Weyrloc guards got me. Brought me here.
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections, mostly. Sometimes gas. Made me sick. Fever. Aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice. For all Krogan.
You're safe now. Just get back to your camp. I'll deal with the Weyrloc.
You can't do that. You can't stop them. Don't you understand? They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable. Susceptible. Brainwashed.
I don't have time for this.
I'm not letting you stop the cure.
Move out.
It's amazing how in cutscenes you can kill people with 1 or 2 bullets.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor. Here.
Your life is mine.
Problematic. Flammable, or forget it. Doesn't matter. Next. Flammable. Or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Great. That thing was there the whole time. Not good.
Understood.
Indeed.
Come on.
Skills have failed.
Yeah, he's still out there. Apparently they don't regenerate. And apparently they have no sense of direction. There's some money over there, but I don't need it. I wonder why Varen don't regenerate if Krogan and Vorcha do. Where are they? Where are they? I'd actually like to get a good look at this dude. I wanted to get a look at him.
This looks interesting.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
You dealt with your issues by opening a medical clinic. He started experimenting on prisoners. You did the right thing.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead, problem solved. Malin's research, only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to destroy the data. I mean, even if you hate the Krogan, even if you think they're the galaxy's biggest threat besides the Reapers, I mean, it's not like governments don't keep secrets all the time. I mean, hold on to the data. I mean, I don't see any logical reason for getting rid of the data.
Keep the data. Better to have it and not need it.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off Tuchanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Normally I stay because there's another $3,000 to get. I could leave this time because I don't need the money. But every time you exit out of this cutscene, Malin's body, if you don't let him go, if you let Mordin kill him, goes totally wacko, and I want to see that.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Yeah, they did a pretty poor thing with that. And of course, there's $3,000 over here that I do not care about. Alright, let's get out of here. Troubled by Clan Weyrloc's progress towards genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge, cure data may prove useful. Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troopers against Reapers, extremely valuable. How's the genophage going to help with that? I mean, even if we cure it, it's not like they could produce troopers within a month or two. I mean, Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission. This neural shock, a new outfit, Krogan vitality, which I don't think I'm gonna do. Heavy weapons, and we got 18,000 credits, 2,000 iridium. Alright, I'm gonna get a new squad mate. Get Grunt to join us. And let's see. Katsumi's comment is not interesting. Let's bring along Garrus. Who knows, Throwfield might be useful. And I can never decide which is better here, this Warlord or Heavy Fortification. I never really use Grunt anyway. But if I were to use Grunt, I'd want him to use that. Alright, let's go deliver that manifold. Oh, crap. Well, we're going to miss out on a comment by Mordin, but that's okay.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Weyrloc. It appears the Urdnot raided the weakened Weyrloc base for leftover weapons and supplies.
That goes against what the scout told us. The scout told us that Urdnot, maybe they didn't change the scout's dialogue based on whether Rex or Reeve is in charge. But the scout told us that the Urdnot likes to capture children and women, and rather than kill them from rival clans, or to strengthen their clan. But that may just be because they didn't change the scout's dialogue based on whether Rex or Reeve is in charge.
This Baron could track you anywhere on the planet.
So?
I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now, I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
Who would want
straight ahead.
Shut up. Who would want to invade this planet? I mean, to what end? I mean, Jack's right. They think somebody's going to invade this piece of junk rock?
Don't touch anything. Welcome to the clan, Urdnot Grunt. Honored to be a part of it. Good for you. Now go find something else to do. Those fools brought this Tuchanka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tuchanka to run without a combustion manifold?
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tuchanka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan's placed so much importance on martial strength. How'd you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about Reeve?
Reeve thinks like the ancients. There's a lot of wisdom in that rattling head of his. I don't like Clan Gatatog, but the instant anyone steps out of line, they'll be torn apart like a pyjak on Retribution Day.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Gatatog's gone.
Step back, my very...
Heard everything went quiet over at Weyrloc. Hope you made a mess out of the blood pack.
Talk to you later.
I thought I had to speak to him. I usually save that other Krogan. That guy we find over in the base. And so there's always this thing left in my journal. Thought I had to speak to him, but nope. I killed him this time, so I don't have to speak to him. To the scout dude. Although I did get to hear a piece of dialogue I'd never heard before. Alright. And Araba and Char are not here this time. I don't know, I go about 50-50 on the Araba-Char relationship. Sometimes I say, yeah, get together. Sometimes I say, yeah, dump him. But no matter what you do, she ends up heartbroken in Mass Effect 3. Okay, let's, oh, well, we'll go over to the Shadow Broker's base anyway, in the next episode. Oh, I need to go talk to Mordin. Well, we need to remember to do that. Now, check out if... I don't think Joker will have anything to say, but we'll check. We'll check on crew dialogue, visit the Shadow Broker's base, and do our next mission in the next episode. Until then, take it easy.